Hi, I'm Andy, a collection specialist at Credit Sage, and my goal is to help people learn how they can remove fair collections and out from their credit report. This is in many cases without paying the debt at all. So if that's you or someone you know, I'm confident that you're going to walk away from this video knowing what the next best step is to take. Now, this doesn't mean that you shouldn't take action now. For example, if you know or believe that fair collections and out or any of the other accounts on your credit report are the result of identity theft or have a wrong balance after you've already paid, or any major issues really that are seriously affecting your life, you may be owed a settlement. And we work with a network of local attorneys that will work on your behalf at zero cost, win or lose, in addition to getting the accounts deleted permanently. But if no issues like that exist and you just want the account removed from your credit report, we can certainly help with that too. I'll put you can give us a call today. Our number you'll be able to find in the description area below. And yeah, we can sit down and discuss your options. But what I want to do today is I want to go through the most important questions that we get about this company. And the first one that I have here, really important, is can you be arrested or get jail time for a debt with fair collections and out? I put this one at the top of the list because we get a lot of callers that are terrified that this could happen, and it makes sense because few people are actually taught how credit and debt work in school. I didn't know the answer to this question until I got into the business. And fortunately, unless the debt is related to specifically unpaid taxes or unpaid child support, you cannot be arrested or get jail time. So there's no need to worry about that whatsoever. The other thing to keep in mind is that the amount of the debt doesn't matter either. You could refuse to pay $1,000 or $1 million, and you will not be arrested or get jail time. So who is Fair Collections and Out, and why are they on your credit report? They're referred to as a debt collector or credit collection agency. And what they do is they buy debts, unpaid accounts, credit cards, for example. And then this is usually for very cheap. And then they try to collect the full amount. Okay, so here's an example. Let's say that you have, for whatever reason, an unpaid card with Capital One. It's $1,000. Fair Collections and Out could, in theory, come along and buy that debt for just $100. But they don't try to collect that amount. They try to collect the full $1,000 from you, giving them a 10x return on their investment. So yeah, these companies can make a lot of money. And damaging your credit score by reporting the debt to your credit report is the primary strategy they have to get you to pay. However, what many people don't know is that paying a debt on your credit report does not remove the account attached to it. That account will sit there for 7 years, damaging your score, paid or not. So yeah, a lot of time, paying isn't the best interest, because it could just be a waste of money. I'll put it that way. Now, in rare cases, paying the debt can even hurt your score. But in addition to credit reporting, they may send scary letters. They may call a lot, even calling your family members or colleagues. And I will say that if a collector has ever threatened you or harassed you during non-business hours, you may be owed a lawsuit. Again, so that's another case that you want to give us a call so we can connect you with a local specialist that will take action quickly. Next question here is, should you negotiate a settlement with Fair Collections and Out? So I look at it this way. Settling your debt with Fair Collections and Out depends on your goal. Typically, if you're wanting to improve your credit score, paying isn't the best option. The reason I say that is because, like I mentioned before, even if you pay the collection, it will remain on your credit report for 7 years. And that whole time, it's going to be damaging your score, continuing to damage your score. Instead, we always recommend that you work with an expert like us to review these accounts. And if certain issues exist, then the accounts may be removed. And this is a win-win, right? You won't have to waste money paying a debt that won't help your score. And that negative account gets removed from your report. So it's perfect. So how do you remove Fair Collections and Out from your credit report? Like this. So the Fair Credit Reporting Act gives every person the power to challenge information on their report. Let me say that the knowledge required to do this is a bit more involved than it might seem. I'm not saying that you shouldn't learn how to do it, but be prepared that you may be spending weeks or possibly months learning how to do it properly. However, if you like to hire a professional to handle it for you and ensure it's done properly the first time and save the extra time, we're happy to take care of it. We've dealt with Fair Collections and Out accounts many times, and they regularly have issues. And we've helped numerous clients deal with them. And we're absolutely happy to take care of it for you as well, if you prefer. So next question is, how can you get Fair Collections and Out to stop calling you? So like I was talking about before, they will be calling you if they haven't already. It's their attempt to collect the debt they've purchased, which simply means that the only reason they'll stop calling you is if you settle your debt with them, or you work with a company like ours to potentially have them removed from your report altogether. Okay. Will Fair Collections and Out try suing or garnishing my wages? So Fair Collections and Out suing is unlikely. It can and does happen, but in our experience, it's pretty rare. There's just a lot of laws around how long they can sue for, what they can do if they win. It's a long process. However, you don't have to risk it. If we're able to find certain issues with the account, they won't be able to collect it all, which again is another benefit of using an expert. What are my rights when dealing with Fair Collections and Out? So you have the right to dispute any of your debt that Fair Collections and Out has purchased. Fair Collections and Out is governed by the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, the FDCPA. And as I mentioned before, the Fair Credit Reporting Act, FCRA. These acts can seem complicated when you first look at them, but really they provide a great deal of power to the consumer if you know how to use it properly. Now, if you don't have time to research these acts, it's not a problem. Call us today to discuss your options. Our number is in the description, so you can find that. And I want to thank you for watching this video, and I hope it helped you out.